And it's pretty much like driving cars, you know, like when you get in a car for the first time, you don't expect to go on the highway right away and like drive like in the movies, right? So the very weird thing about startups, I think, is that you need to go and you need to start, even if you know that you will probably fail the first time that you are doing it. But you need to do it to like experience it, like truly live it, get the failures, understand how it works to eventually succeed in the next few tries that you will do. When I just got out of college, I wanted to start right away, and I was expecting my startup to be like the next Facebook, obviously. And obviously it didn't work like that. It seems to me that you are being trained at school to be a very good manager. You're trained to like to try to raise money and to hire very big teams so that you can tell your parents that you are managing like 5 or 10 or 20 people. And all that is really not what you need when you want to create a startup. When you create a startup, what really matters is, are you creating a valuable solution that people are willing to pay for? And nobody is telling you how to do that. And it's like how it really works, it's so counterintuitive compared to what we've been told in school. You need to build something very fast. You need to assume that everything you know is wrong, that actually you know pretty much nothing. And you need to ship something very quickly, put it in the hands of actual customers and just watch. Like not talk at all, not pitch, not trying to sell something, just watch people interact with what you've built. Use it, and just by watching, learn about what they didn't tell you before, but what they truly want in the heart. And so by doing that, you will see that what you initially build is probably the wrong thing, but you will try to understand what people actually want, and you will build it. And by doing so, you will actually land on something that is truly valuable for your customers, and you'll get paid for that. And so I learned that the hard way by working like, I guess, a year on my first products. And the problem when you work during a year on your first product is that, and when it fails, is that you have actually used all your cash, all your energy, and it didn't go anywhere. And what totally changed in my last startup is that instead of working on a product for a year, I did that in a week. And when you do that for a week, you can do it 10 times. Like there is no problem with doing it 10 times if it's just a week. And that's how in my last startup, we failed 10 times in a matter of like 3 months. And the 11th product was TweetHunter, and it took off right away when we shipped it. And it eventually got sold for like an 8 figures exit about a year and a half. So what happened with my first startup is we were looking for the one big idea to work on, like hoping it would become the next Facebook or so. We got into something that we thought was a real problem. It was like about helping people motivate their kids do their daily chores. And we made so many mistakes in the products because we were building the wrong way, and because there was absolutely no product founder fit. Meaning we were not parents, we were not really understanding what parents were going through with their kids. And so we were just working on assumption that we thought were true. We thought we could understand everything because we were young and stupid, but like it didn't work that way. Like we failed at acquiring customers, but more importantly, we failed at retaining customers once we had them. We thought about this beautiful and like perfectly working ecosystem where we would build tons of apps, but that's like breadth system that you build in your mind, but actually we didn't even get one app working well. So you go way too fast in your head, and when you try to build like this empire, but like just build one thing right, and that's way better than anything. I think the one main takeaway here is, if you want to build a qualitative product and something that people are actually using, you need to build more. You need to focus on quantity first. And it's so counterintuitive. You think that you need to work more on one big idea and to make it perfect, but you actually need to ship more products, more iteration of it, more different things. One of them will resonate so bad that you will then have to focus only on this one. So quantity leads to quality. Quantity leads to one product that's truly valuable for your audience, but you don't know which one. So you need to build more. I'm super uncomfortable right now, so you might really feel it, but that's kind of my first video. So if you want to support my journey, subscribe wherever you are watching this video. I think that would just make my day. Thank you very much.